Hi, my name is Suzanne Abney. On October 2nd, 2018, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I went through a double mastectomy with reconstruction, thanks to the wonderful hands of my doctors, Dr. Carrie Gray and Dr. Scott Sullivan, and the team at the St. Charles Women's Restoration Center. My family was a huge support to me. My sister-in-law was there with me from day one of diagnosis. My ex-husband was by my side during my surgery. My two boys have been extraordinary, and my friends, Renee, Cheryl, Gwen, Megan, so many to name, that were by my side during my care afterwards. My sister-in-law was there when I was first diagnosed. She was at the hospital for my surgery. She was at the house with me, spent the night with me. My friends Megan, my friend Renee, they stayed with me at the house. Just much love and care from everyone. My ex-husband, he is my ex-husband at the time of my diagnosis. He drove me to the hospital that morning. He was there the entire day for the surgery, all the way till 9 o'clock that night when he left the hospital. He brought the boys back and came back to see me. He was there at the house. He's an extraordinary man. Just because we're not married doesn't mean that we're not by each other's sides. We made it a point to where if, no matter what, it was always about our kids, and in fact, I'm good friends with his girlfriend. So it's a good thing. They were strong. You could tell that it bothered them, but they stood strong. They had my friends at the school and the coaches at the high school supported my sons left and right, checked on them, and they would check on me. My community in Slidell where I teach, the parents, the teachers, I have had such a wonderful support group from the community where I work. And this is my story. I was 3 years old when I got my first pair of glasses. After watching me struggle to focus and my eyes continuously pull in, my mom took me to the optometrist. I vividly remember walking out of that office and seeing nature for the first time. I was in awe of the tall individual blades of grass and separated leaves on the trees. Glasses helped me see the world a whole new way. But children can be cruel. No one except for my parents saw the pain I went through in middle school. I hid my pain the best I could, but as soon as the teasing began, so did my insecurities, and they stayed with me for many years. Many nights I cried from the name-calling and isolation from the other students at school. I even confessed to my mom I'd never have a boyfriend because I was too ugly. She would try to soothe me by saying, "Susie, you're the ugly duckling who will one day turn into the beautiful swan." Now, my mom didn't believe I was ugly by any means, but it was her way of saying, "This too shall pass, and you'll be a better person because of it." Most of my early life, I never saw myself as pretty or attractive. That low self-esteem and negative self-talk led me to an emotionally and verbally abusive boyfriend much longer than I should have. Thank God for my mom for helping me notice when I struggled to see myself clearly. It took some time, but she helped me see myself as attractive, smart, funny, and someone others could look to for guidance and leadership. That's why I was taken out at the knees when I got the call of her sudden death just 3 years ago. I went from talking to her twice daily to suddenly never hearing her voice again. I lost my rock. I lost my best friend. I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason, because on October 2nd, 2018, it was clear why my mother was in heaven looking down on me. For it was on this day that I heard my doctor say, "Well, we have a little spot of breast cancer." My attitude remained positive the entire time because I could feel my heart repeating my mom's words. "Susie, you gotta put it in God's hands, baby." My mom was with me every step of the way. Maybe not physically, but from how she raised me into becoming the woman I am today is what gave me the strength to face my cancer head on. In fact, I knew immediately what I would have done, a double mastectomy. Take them off and rebuild. Since I was turning 50 in November, why not have a new set for the next 50 years? If losing my breasts is what it took to be able to tell my boys I love them every day and live my life, then sign me up. Everything I went through during those years made me the strong woman I am today. I stand up for myself and my beliefs. I don't allow others to break me down. I walk with confidence, not because I think I'm all that, but because I'm secure with who I am and where I'm going. And if others don't approve or like it, so be it. Today, as a junior high teacher, I get to mentor the same students I once was, the shy, ugly ducklings. Today, I get to tell them that they are beautiful and they are smart. I get to tell them that children who say things about them are not only jealous of them, but missing something in their own lives. I get to pass along my own mother's advice. This too shall pass. And the experiences they're going to go through now will make them a stronger, better person on the other side. By sharing my own painful junior high experiences with them, I get to report that people causing this pain won't be anywhere in their lives 5, 10, 20 years from now. I always end my pep talks by sharing my favorite quote from Eleanor Roosevelt. No one can make you feel inferior without your permission. Strength comes from within. Sometimes it takes something extremely hard to find the strength. Losing my parents, a diagnosis of breast cancer, and then a serious Jeep accident over the past 3 years have tested my will a little more each time. You can sit back and continuously ask, why me? Or you can live your life. I try to inspire my boys every day the way my mom did for me. 50 years from now, when I finally leave this earth, they will hear me in their heads. Live your best life. You only get one shot at it. Your attitude sets the stage for each day you face. If you stay positive and have faith in God, you can face any obstacle that is put in your way. Each day is a new start, a fresh page, a new chapter. So rewrite it as many times as you need to. You may not be able to change the world, but you can change yourself, and it all starts with one.